Hi everybody. I am doing this really quickly for someone who asked me earlier about what their temperature means. And I'm going to get straight to the point. I don't want to keep you. So when we look at temperature and trying to diagnose what might be going on with someone's temperature in regards to their adrenals and their thyroid, and if their metabolism was working really well, there's a couple of things we look at. So when we look at your temperature, and if you're taking your temperature regularly throughout the week, if this is your normal temperature and this is where your metabolism is running really well, then you're doing awesome. But if you notice that this is your temperature, or this should be your temperature, so on a scale, optimal temperature in Celsius is optimally at 36.8 degrees Celsius. Still in that range, because I do like a range for temperature, is 36.4. So that range, 36.4 to 36.8, to me is kind of optimal. That's where your metabolism is running well. So if this is our target range all the time, and that you notice that maybe your actual temperature is running lower, so here's our target range and your temperature is running lower down here, and you've got this steady flow of your temperature, then that usually signifies a thyroid issue. That usually signifies that you have a slower running metabolism. So if you find that you're in even the late 35s, the early 36s range, then that generally shows us that there is an issue with the thyroid and your metabolism is running slower. Now, if you are in the normal range, but you're seeing aberrations in your temperature, so you're fluctuating throughout the week, and you would take your temperature across a week. So if you're in the normal range, but you're seeing fluctuations, then that generally shows us that there's something going on with the adrenals. So there's an adrenal issue there, generally too much stress, or something is causing your adrenals to kind of malfunction. So we've got this aberration, that is going to be adrenals. We've got that low, steady trend, that's your thyroid and slow metabolism. Now, what if you have this low, steady trend plus aberrations? Well, that is a thyroid issue and an adrenal issue, and a lot of the time that will be some sort of autoimmune issue. And when we combine thyroid and adrenals, a lot of the time we're seeing Hashimoto's is the autoimmune disease that's connected there. So you have your normal steady state, and our optimal range there for good metabolism and good thyroid and good adrenals is going to be that 36.4 degrees Celsius to 36.8 is kind of optimal. So that's a nice range there. If you're seeing a lower steady temperature, that is then your thyroid. If you're normal and you've got aberrations, this is adrenal issues. If you're low and you've got adrenals, so again, that's your late 35s, early 36s, that is going to be adrenals and thyroid. Now, I grew up talking about Celsius, so someone feel free to convert what I just said into Fahrenheit and post below. I don't know it off in my head, unfortunately, but I hope that kind of shows you, if you're someone that's using a thermometer regularly, which I highly recommend. I do it myself nearly almost daily. I will take my temperature just to see where my metabolism is sitting and where my fight with my hypothyroidism is at that time. So get a good quality thermometer, take your temperature across a week, then you can look at those numbers, look at the numbers I just gave you, and that can kind of give you an idea of what's going on with your metabolism, your thyroid and your adrenals, and then you can reflect on your lifestyle and your symptom picture, and you should be able to get a good idea and say, well, based on the stress that I've been experiencing lately, I'm in the normal range, but I'm kind of fluctuating a bit. So you might be, generally your normal range then might be, let's say 36.4, but over the last month you've been fluctuating 36.6 and dropping down 36.1 and then back up and down and up and down. You're like, okay, stress, my adrenals are taking a hit, let's do something about it. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope that's cleared up what your temperature would look like and would kind of mean. If you've any questions, pop them below. If anyone wants to convert to Fahrenheit, pop below. Hi Ali, hi Jill, hi Penny. I hope you're all having a lovely Saturday, and I'll chat to you guys soon. Bye.